Welcome to today's webinar presented by supercoder.com. Supercoder.com is an online coding solution offering Part A and B coding reference tools, resources, and not more than 30 specialty coding and compliance newsletters from the Coding Institute in one site. I hope you enjoy this short session.
Use of the 25 modifier and the 59 modifier. Hospitals use these modifiers under APCs, ambulatory payment classifications. They have investigated the doctors several years ago, and we're just standing by for them to start investigating on the hospital side as well. All right, go to slide 2. Now, slide 2 is simply a disclaimer. Now, today I'm going to give you the very best that I have, but as with any compliance issue whatsoever, you need to get multiple resources to say the same thing. At least 3. And I know for some of you that's a giant quest, but nonetheless, use multiple resources, please. Slide 3, you can read a little bit about me. Yes, I write, I travel, I get to do a lot of interesting things out there. But keeping up with all of these things today is becoming more and more of a challenge. But you can read a little bit about me on slide 3. This takes us to slide 4. Okay. Now we're talking about healthcare compliance. And as we've gone on here, especially the last 5, 6, 7 years in particular, the spectrum of compliance issues and the breadth of coverage for auditing has expanded enormously. Period. I mean, if you go back 15 years, yeah, we had audits, we had things going on, but not nearly as many as we have today. So you're going to be inundated from various sides when it comes to compliance audits. You have to be prepared for almost anything. Now, among the things that you can do is to take a look at the OIG work plan, and you have to look at it. You just don't read it. You really have to sit down and think about some of these things. And simply keep yourself up to date just as much as you can. Now, as I say, we've got all kinds of things running around on slide 4. The OIG, among other things, CMS, we now have the recovery audit contractors running around. Hospitals have all kinds of compliance areas. Conditions of participation, which we certainly are going to discuss today. Conditions for payment, and now we have the 855 forms, the enrollment. So everything is exploding out in various directions. Now, many of the issues that you would be concerned about, bottom of slide 4, please, have to do with coding, billing, and reimbursement. How are you getting paid or not getting paid? How are you coding? Is the coding correct? Do we have coding and billing issues? Do we have false claims? Where does the charge master fit into this, at least for hospitals? If we go to slide 5, this list just continues, guys. Observation. Durable medical equipment is a major area. And also, you need to be pursuing the Federal Register, particularly when the OIG publishes something in the Federal Register. Now, that's something you need to watch for that, please. Because the OIG Federal Register entries are always very interesting, guys. I am amazed because sometimes I think there is more space devoted to the footnotes than is devoted to the actual text of the Federal Register. And that's particularly true from the OIG. Then you have to worry about legislative changes. The Affordable Care Act has brought forth a number of different things, and we'll touch upon a couple of those today. And as I've already mentioned, the OIG work plan gets longer, more detailed. And also, keep in mind that for each of these work plan issues, I can't say this is 100% true.
Supercoder is the fastest growing online reference tool with more than 25,000 subscribers. Call 866-228-9252 to get a free product demo or sign up at supercoder.com for a 7-day free trial.